Hey everybody, David with the Beginner at Everything, coming to you from my my dad's backyard because he's got a lot more property than I do. So I got my new red dot mounted on my AR, and I was going to sight it in using my typical method of using a bore sighter, a laser bore sighter. You stick it in the end of the bore and kind of point it to whatever you want and line your optic up with the laser dot. But after doing a little bit of looking at my bore sighter, I found out it's bent or the laser is not straight. So I'll probably, if I can remember where I put that video, I'll show you exactly how far off it is. It was something like at 15 feet, the laser was making a 3-inch circle on a drill, which is an easy way to figure out if your laser bore sighter is straight or not. So I asked around some friends of mine who are trusted firearms guys, and they kind of gave me the best, in their opinion, the best method to bore sight my new optic. Which, I mean, it's a new optic, so it's probably going to be pretty straight on, but you know, whatever. Want to make sure it's at least on paper before I take it to the range and blow through a bunch of ammo that's kind of scarce right now. You know, sighting it in and whatnot. So this is why I'm at my dad's house, because he's got a huge backyard. It's something like 190 feet wide. So pretty much what we did is, you'll kind of be able to see this down at the far end there. There's a paper target. It's taped at, it's about 50 yards from where my well, we'll say rifle, it's just the upper right now, is set up at. So I'll kind of break down how we're going to set this all up. Again, I said rifle, well, the upper is about 50 yards up. So basically what I did was, I took the upper with the red dot mounted off the lower, or separated the lower from it. I pulled the bolt carrier group out, so we've got an open bore. Essentially what you do is you line the open bore up with the target, which again is down there, about 50 yards. In my case, I'm using an A-frame ladder that's probably older than me to level it out and what have you. So basically, you holding the rifle as still as possible, you line up your bore with the target, then you put your red dot on it and go from there. Once I have that done and dialed in, I'll probably just line up my iron sights with whatever I've got the red dot set at. And I'll do an overview of my whole AR when it's all done and all that fun business. So stand by and we'll get this figured out. All right, so because you know, I can't see that far through the bore, you can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. The target's like the looking through the bore, you can see all the way around the target. You can see the tape and blah blah, all that stuff. So spotting scope down the bore, got it to where it looked about as center as I could get it to go. And again, this is supposed to be a rough, get you on paper type bore sighting, which, looking through the red dot, I hope you guys can kind of, it's hard to see the focus, but suffice to say, it's the dot's basically on center. And again, I used the spotting scope, looked through with, you know, a foot of eye relief to get where we're at. You can kind of see the red dot there. In this angle, it looks like it's just, you know, on the target. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any better methods to do so. I'll probably later this week do an actual video on my AR. Just a little teaser. I'll show you one of my favorite parts of it. Never mind my gun bag. Yeah. So Aero Precision AR. Aero Precision does they do the Texas cutout and stuff. Fun fact: when I did the camo spray job, it put a nice little star on the one magazine that I had in place when I did the spray. So yeah, let me know. Drop me a comment. Tell me what you guys think.